Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. This is your first time. Hey, what's up? I'm Imtarotchick. If you're returning, hey, what's up? Hope you guys have been having a wonderful day. I am here to bring you another reading. It is 12:01, y'all, and I'm up about to give y'all this reading on Malcolm X. Now, I love alpha males, okay? That's just one thing that I've just always loved. I love alpha males, okay? And you want to talk about an alpha male? Malcolm X is almost as alpha as they come. Like, he is such royalty, black royalty, and he is a king. And let me tell y'all, growing up, I was in love with some Malcolm X, okay? I was like, I'm pretty sure I was born into the wrong generation because that's supposed to be my man. I don't care what nobody say. I also feel that way about Lord Jamal. For all of my conscious people, who knows who that is, another alpha male. I just love it. I just love it. I just love alpha males, and I feel like this world is really stepping on top of our alphas. Like, men aren't allowed to be themselves. They aren't allowed to be alphas anymore. They're trying to turn everybody into punks, and yeah. Anyway, before I go into a rant, I'm very conscious. Yeah, I just decided to give y'all this Malcolm X reading because I was feeling it. And clear my energy here. And let's take a look at his life. All right, Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, can you tell us about the life of Malcolm X? Now, I know that his real last name is Little, okay? But I'm going to address him as Malcolm X because to me, that is who he is, okay? And Malcolm X was born May 19th of 1925. Oh my God, this sounds like so long ago. Anything about the life of Malcolm X? Thank you. Okay, celebrating his life and his legacy. That's what's up. He's a Taurus, y'all. He's a Taurus, so that means that he brings stability. Thank you. Two of coins. He brings stability. He loves feeling empowered. He's very balanced, very devoted, very reliable. You can always count on him. Like, he is loyal. Moon card. Okay, defamation. Gossip. Moving away. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Pays attention to detail, like down to the last T. Like, you can't get nothing past him. I'm telling y'all. They do have this ability to be overbearing at times, and they are like a bull with their aggression, you know. But they have like this diehard personality, very overprotective. When you talk about like ultimate attraction, passion, creativity, very sociable people, very adventurous. So much that I could say about a Taurus man. Shout out to my Tauruses out there. They have brilliant minds. Okay, they can sometimes be impatient. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't talk much though. Okay, even though they're sociable, sometimes they don't feel like talking to you, and you can't take it personal. Okay. You can't take it personal. It's just they be in a little funk sometimes, you know. Very competitive, unpredictable, stubborn. At times can be uncompromising. Anything else about anything else about the thank you. Anything else about the life of Malcolm X? You know, they try real hard to tear this man's legacy down. If y'all have not seen Page of Swords, okay, they're watching him. Knight of Swords, okay, jealousy for sure. If y'all haven't seen the movie Malcolm X, go check it out ASAP. It's so funny because I did this reading on Sam Cooke. Anything else about Malcolm X? Okay, thank you. Okay. Ace of Coins, Queen of Swords. This might be Betty showing up. This might be Betty. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. So I told y'all when I was growing up, I used to love Malcolm X. Anything else about Malcolm X's life? when I was growing up, I loved him, okay? I still love him. He could still get it, okay? Uh, I used to be so jealous of Betty. I used to be like, he ain't love her. He ain't love her. He only love her because I wasn't there. If I was there, that'd be me. And I'm sure a lot of women felt like that. I mean, he's just so charismatic and so fun. Anything else about Malcolm X? He tells anything else about Malcolm X's life? And one more card for us. We really want one more card. But yeah, shout out to Malcolm X. They can do whatever they want to try to tear this man down. But guess what? Actions speak louder than words. You will never be able to kill a king. Pert. That part. And y'all got to stop putting him on y'all album covers. I feel some type of way. When people be putting him on their album covers, thank you. And people be putting him, Hangman 4 coins. Okay. We'll stop right there. People be putting him on the album covers and it'd be like some disrespectful songs and stuff. Things that he probably would not even approve of. I really feel that kind of way. I actually grew up Muslim. My family is a part of the Nation of Islam. And we just have such a respect for him. And it's kind of crazy. Even though I'm no longer Muslim, it's like the values that Malcolm X brought. Like, I'm a woman of dark complexion. Let me just have my moment quick. I'm a woman of dark complexion. And I used to get teased for when I was younger. Or if I got a compliment, it would be like backsided. Like, oh, you're cute for a dark-skinned girl. You're cute. First of all, I'm bad. Okay, I am bad, all right? But Malcolm X's lectures and his speeches, he was really the first one that opened up my eyes to just how beautiful I was being black. My dark skin. And he like dark skin women. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna stop. Let's get to this reading. If y'all haven't read his autobiography, go check that out too. It was written with Alex Haley. I think I said his name right. It's been a long time since I heard that name, but let's get started. Okay. So 3 of Cups, off the bat, a lot of things to celebrate about with this man. Charismatic. Again, he loves to feel empowered. The world is his. It's just like whatever he steps foot on, it's like conquerorship, okay? And it's just like celebration. And this is also indicating that he provided opportunities for other people to heal and grow. What did I just tell y'all about my experience listening to his lectures as a child? He provided opportunities for people to heal and grow. And he himself had went through opportunities or went through situations in life that provided him an opportunity to heal and grow. And that's right off the bat. So right off the bat, you got to know Malcolm X was a very important person. Okay. He was a king in these streets. Y'all just, ooh, okay. Move on to 6 of Coins. Okay. So with that being said, this is a card of envy. Okay. So a lot of jealousy around him. I mean, he's good looking. He's he can speak well. He's not the kind of person that will talk and cuss every other word, which I'm sure he probably did in his younger days. But it's like he has this dual thing where he can cut you down without saying one cuss word. He can kill you with intellect, okay? And it's just like he's good looking. He has all these things going for him. People see it. He could step in a room and just sit down in a chair and you would just feel like the presence of power, the presence of royalty. And it's just like people envied him for it, okay? Put aside him really putting the Nation of Islam on the map. Put that aside, people were still jealous of his swagger. He was special. He really, really was. And on the other coin, this is also talking about like perceived imbalance, like to the world, to mainstream. He was perceived to be this imbalanced, radical man. And it's just like part of the reason why his image was that way was because of the envy that people felt behind it. It's like we got to find some kind of way to bring him down. We got to find some kind of way to block his message so people don't take him seriously. And it did not work. Did not work. So, 2 of Staves. Okay. So, um, Malcolm reflected a lot on his past, you guys. He looked at his past actions and his choices, okay? This is a card of self assessment, okay? And there would be emotions that will flow from him taking a look at his past and how far he came. And it's just like there would be moments where it's almost like it grounded him. It kind of kept him focused, because he will often look back through the BS and look at where he came from, okay? And that was a big factor from him continuing to move on through this cruel world. Okay, we have 2 of coins coming up for Malcolm X. So he had a lot of choices, okay? Again, he had this presence about himself. And it's just like, my focus. Yeah, my focus be tripping sometimes. Y'all know that. But it's just like he had all of these choices, and it's almost like, for me, it feels very similar to the magician card, like that powerful person who really could have, not could have, because he did change a lot of the world, but it's just like he possesses that power, okay? This also indicates that he might have not been doing as financially well, as you probably would have thought he would, okay? He would have been receiving things, okay, I'm getting like hate mail, okay? Hate mails, hate calls. And he would feel like frustrated sometimes. Like, why you wanna, like, what? That's how you feel, really? Um, and not just, hate mail or hate calls. It's like, I'm getting like legal notices as well, okay? So definitely not as financially well off as we probably would have thought that he would. It's something that I can't quite tap into, because it's like he's receiving some kind of paper and some kind of form, and it's like he feels frustrated about it. Like, why did I get this? You know? Um, did he sign something? What? Why am I feeling like this? I'm feeling like I'm not quite hitting it on the nail, like I'm leaving out something. What is it? Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, what is it? What am I leaving out? It's like, there's some papers that he signed, you guys, and it's just like he should have made sure that he fully understood the offer that was being extended to him. And it's just like the repercussions of it. Ooh, I don't know what that can be, you guys. Some kind of written communication, okay? And this is also indicating that with that power, with his choice to really do the things that he wanted to do, he would have been receiving a lot of invitations. Okay? So it's like, come here, speak here, speak there, speak this, speak that, travel, da da da. It's like everybody wanted his time. You see this person sitting here with the coins, and in the background, you see that little ship there. It's like being pulled in all these directions. He was somebody that everybody wanted to see. Okay, we have the moon card popping up. Okay, again, throwing dirt on this man's name. This is the defamation that he has suffered. Okay, he has suffered defamation, in life and in death. Okay, and defamation is a part of his legacy, because those who know him best and know what he preached best know that he is not what mainstream makes him to be. Okay, this also indicates that there's a lot of gossip around Malcolm X as well. Okay, 6 of Swords. Okay, this is like doing traveling, traveling a lot, again, as we already saw in 2 of Coins, being pulled in all kinds of directions. Come here, no, come here, come visit us, come speak here, come speak there. It's like he's being pulled in these different directions, but at the same time, he is standing firm in his position, okay? As the Taurus male, he is standing firm in what he believes, okay? And what I'm also getting is like he was the revealer of revelations. Okay. Ooh, that was heavy. That was heavy. He was the revealer of revelations. Okay. In private matters, he disclosed them. Okay. So this may be referring to him discussing the Nation of Islam and his unhappiness with some of those practices. And it's just like he put out these revelations to the people, and he put out these things. It would have been like private disclosures, but non-private, so out to the world. Okay, and he did these things as a statement of position because he was very loyal. Okay, very loyal. Oh, he's getting tired. He didn't get much sleep, okay? He got tired, you guys. It's like, ooh, constantly having to fight, okay? Constantly on the move, constantly having to fight, constantly having to look over his back, and it's just like he is getting tired. It's not an easy task at all, but he still chose to move forward. You guys, this is a card of honor, okay? Respect, affection, strong friendship. Again, if he was your friend, he was very loyal to you, you know? And he was this card is also indicating a reliable source of strength. Okay, so he was battling a lot, and I'm getting like there was lies around him too, but we already pretty much knew that from the moon card where we discussed like defamation. But it's like these lies were around him in life, you know, and it's just like he's constantly having to fight this shit off. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, sorry, it just came to me that way. Excuse my language. Children, cover your ears. You didn't hear that. Okay. 7 of Cups. So again, the options for Malcolm was never ending, okay? Never ending. Many choices. Again, this is like reviewing past choices and future choices, okay? This is also indicating that he had to be very careful about making mistakes, okay? And it's just like him being the practical person that he is, it's like he always wanted to make the choices that were most solid, okay? Because he 10 toes down was a solid king. You hear me? Solid king. But it's like he's constantly thinking about his past and his future choices. And it's full of choices, okay? When I tell y'all he's being pulled in all directions, he's being pulled in all directions. And it's just like he was very careful of making mistakes, because one mistakes and that's his tail. Okay? And he also would have been concerned about he took his influence very strongly, okay? So he would have wanted to be like a role model. He wanted to really be like the example, you know? So that made him extra cautious to not making a mistake. Okay? We move on here to the Queen of Coins. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, so we have this Queen of Coins here, and this is more like how can I put this? This is more like, this is a female here, okay, and she's sensitive, and she's loyal, and it's like she is trying to have his back, okay? This could represent Betty, but this is what I'm getting, you guys. Okay, so I mean, this is Betty, you know, trying to stick by him, trying to be his Queen of Coins, all the while There's some secrecy going on. Not necessarily with her. I don't feel like it could be a little bit with her, but I'm not really feeling that much. I'm just feeling like there's secrecy around him, okay? False compliments, okay? These would have been like people like, yeah, man, I'm happy for you, but deep down they're not. Again, that jealousy, okay? And maybe she's popping up because she's seeing this and she's, seeing it for what it is. And maybe she don't quite trust people either, okay? But these people are providing like false compliments, mean-spirited, very judgmental people. There also would have been women that were jealous of her as well because, again, a lot of them wanted that position of being Malcolm's wife. Oh, my God. I'm telling y'all, like, that's my man. No disrespect, no disrespect. I need to stop. But, that's my MCW. I'm just saying. Let me fix my autofocus. Ooh, it be doing something crazy sometimes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we have 7 of staffs here. So, again, you guys, remember when we said with 2 of swords where it's like, okay, he's getting tired. Like, there's a lot of work required, a lot of things that he's having to constantly fight off. 7 of staffs is presenting itself. This is stress, okay? Malcolm was under constant stress, confusion. He started finding out stuff, okay? Finding out stuff that's supposed to be kept on the low. I don't know specifically what he was finding out, but it's just like, it's almost like, who can I trust? I can't trust anybody. I can't. Okay. And it's just like constantly having to be on guard, and him standing firm, again, making a statement of position, but also standing firm in integrity. Okay. Integrity and conviction. Okay. And it's just like he's taking the stable position when he's faced with opposition of any sort, okay? And this is like he felt the need to hang on to his strengths and beliefs, even when other people challenged him, because he was right, okay? And it's just like, even though he was outnumbered, he wins. And he wins because his legacy is still going strong, so he wins. We have 7 of coins coming in for us in reverse. So again, you guys, I don't think that he really was as financially well off as we probably would have assumed, because it's almost like, I don't feel like money was really a priority for him. Now, Taurus men, they typically love like material things. They love the beautiful things in life, the nice things in life, but it's like with him, I don't think it wasn't about, well, I can say for sure it wasn't about money, but it's just like, even though he wasn't as well off as we probably would have thought he would, that wasn't even a concern. It's like he's continuing to work on his projects, and it's just like, it had both a positive and negative impact on money, because maybe he should have been getting more than what he was getting, if he was getting anything, if he just wasn't volunteering himself. But it's just like he put his projects and he put his work before the money, okay? And that's a real dude, because how many people do that, like, really, and put their life on the line? That's what I'm talking about, man. That's why I love him. Okay. 9 of Cups here, in reverse. This is the card of accomplishment, okay? Celebration, again, as we kicked off this reading. This was a guy that deserved to be celebrated, okay? He deserved to be celebrated, and it's just like, this is a card of accomplishment, great accomplishments, okay? And this is indicating that even though he's not here, because it's reversed, it's just like after much work, he'll be rewarded for his efforts, okay? Also, it was kind of like a reminder to him that sometimes he has to remind himself not to appear to be a fool, okay, and not to appear to be vain. All right. Page of Swords. Okay, so again, this is another jealousy card, you guys. Jealousy, people watching his moves, watching his actions. This is like surveillance, okay? They had surveillance on this man, okay? And it's just like they were watching his moves and trying to find out his next move. Again, diligently watching him. Card of surveillance, okay? And this is malicious energy. This is jealousy. That's what I'm saying. He always had to be on the alert. Always fighting off something. Trying to keep moving forward. You know? Because at the end of the day, he was on a mission. All right? And it didn't matter. It didn't matter about the money. It didn't matter about financial gain. It didn't. Okay? Even at times where it should have, it did not matter. Here we go again with the fighting. Okay, Knight of Swords. Get my... Here we go again with the fighting, y'all. Knight of Swords. This is the battle, okay? Battle, confrontation, defense, bravery, competition, and challenge, okay? Fighting over an issue, okay? Fights occur so quickly, all right? Things escalate. And it's just like he is constantly, it's almost like if it's not one opposition, it's another. You guys, he did a lot just to get his message out, just to get his message across the world. There is a young man that's coming in who's trying to help him through his situations, though. There is a young man coming in. This guy is young, and it's like he's trying to help him, and he's trying to be his warrior in a sense, okay? All right, Three of Staffs in reverse. This is courage and fortitude, you guys. Hard work, all right? Ideas, visions, okay? This is representing him as a visionary, okay? See, he would have saw... That's why I said, like, I don't think he slept much, because it's just like he did not want not one opportunity to pass him by that he was not being productive with his time, okay? And this is just saying that while he's doing this, it's like people are bringing him news of advancement. Again, we already said they were pulling him this way and pulling him that way. And everybody wants to hear him speak. And a lot of these are coming in reversal because he's no longer here. Okay? And part of that is also like his downfall, you know. As in that played a part like in the jealousy stuff. But this is courage, okay? And the fact that he was a visionary. I'm also getting that he sought to get a positive and complete end to issues that plagued his people. Okay? All right, we are almost finished, y'all. Gone too soon. Sorry. All right. Ace of Coins is coming in, you guys. So again, yeah, he definitely was not, he probably was struggling in the, he was struggling financially. Had to be, because the finances, it's like it keeps coming up for him. Especially here, you know, where we kind of saw that. But now we have Ace of Coins that's sitting here in reverse. You know what I'm also getting, you guys? Because this is coming to me like about his death. This is coming in like negative influence of money. So I don't know if people were paid, you know, to take him out. But I kind of feel like these people took him out. Money had something to do with it. but also a big part of it was inaccurate information. All right. They were thinking that he was something that he was not. Okay. They were being told information that was not true. Okay. All right. Now this is Queen of Swords coming in. All right. This will be the wife. So this is like mourning. Okay. So we had the death here, but it's like she's coming in and she's mourning. Okay. This is like mourning the loss of a partner. All right. It's something that the pain would have been real for her every day. Okay. It's something that would have plagued her daily. Okay. I'm getting that she mourned a lot in private. Okay. I mean, the pain was so real. This is utter sadness. Okay. Again, mourning. I feel such a heaviness when I think about it, because it's just like immense sadness, y'all. We wouldn't, I mean, and it's just like every day it plagued her, you know? The pain felt just as real every day, and in private is really where she mourned his death, you know? That's sad. That really is. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so one of the characteristics of the Taurus male, they're pretty patient, but they do have these spurts where they're impatient. And this would have been him. Again, it was times where he really did not want to talk to you. It was going to be flat out. He didn't want to talk. And it had nothing to do with you personally. It's just that he likes to remove himself from situations and just watch. Okay? Because he feels like if he removes himself from situations and just watch, he will see all that he need to see. He will hear. It's almost like he will read your vibe and know everything about you. Okay? Again, the Taurus male, they pay attention to detail from the rooter to the tutor. Okay. And yeah, that's just, you know, that's just a part of the bull in him. All right, so the last card that we end with is the Four of Coins. I'm so glad my camera lasted this long. Four of Coins, this is for him, this is representing like an interrupted movement, okay? His movement was interrupted, you know, interrupted, ridden with obstacles. And it's just like he was on a mission, and the movement that he was forwarding, you know, pushing forward, was interrupted. Okay, so he would have done more had he lived. I mean, I think that's quite obvious. He would have done more. In a lot of ways, the movement that he started had just begun. I mean, not necessarily started. I guess he wants to say started in a way, but pushed forward and edged forward. He was on the brink of doing even bigger things. Okay, very progressive, and it's just like, for this reading to end, on a card that says like his movement was interrupted, says a lot. Really says the greatness that was in store for him. But you know what? I'm going to keep his legacy alive. We're going to keep his legacy alive. And you know what? His legacy might have been interrupted, but his legacy will move on. Let me say it again. I said that wrong. His movement might have been interrupted, but his legacy will live on. Rest in peace to Malcolm X. Rest in peace to Betty Shabazz. I thank you. I thank you. For your service that you did for our people, on our behalf, and even for those who weren't born yet, whose parents weren't even born yet. I thank you, and I show the ultimate gratitude. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this reading. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next one.